Hello all, welcome back to the channel. This is me, Next Gen Envoy Extreme, bringing you episode 5 of my No Man's Land Survival Challenge. If this is what you want to see, then please stay tuned. Welcome back all, and as you see we've been pretty busy. We have ploughed our fields and also we've made a little field extension. Let's just hop into the pickup. Oh, we can't. Let's hop into... let's hop in here. There's a reason why there's both of these on there. I'll explain that in a minute, but yes, as I was saying, yeah, we've been pretty busy. We've been ploughing everything. Wait, get out of my field, birds. Shoot. Yeah, as I was saying, we've made the field extension a little bit. First of all, I have done the best I can to terrain edit all of this, and I've been able to smooth this out. I could flatten this land here, so let's say we started down like here and just flatten it across. One that would leave a sort of an ugly edge around here. Yes, we can smooth it out, but it just doesn't look as natural. But main the reason I didn't do that because obviously we haven't got much money left. But yeah, what I did, I was able to smooth this out as much as possible. I haven't gone right close to the wood chip machine this time because it was just such a pain in the rear it was. There are still stumps to be removed and I will be doing that this episode. But yeah, obviously I've basically pretty much merged all three of these fields together. I did try to edit this out, this rock, but I can't without doing the little glitch thing, which I will show you all because I didn't show you it last episode. And perhaps people's got some questions about it, but if you haven't seen a map tour on No Man's Land, basically you go out the shop here, hop over here, see those two yellow signs? Let's go over there. This one on the right. Cutting this signpost will, with a chainsaw, will permanently remove all rocks from the map. This will not include rocks around the edge of the map. Same one here. Cutting this signpost will, with a chainsaw, will permanently remove all trees from the map. So that's how you can get rid of all the rocks. That's how you get rid of all the trees. At the moment, I'm still debating about removing the rocks. Trees, I'm not even going to do that. Not anytime soon. Just because it ruins the aesthetics of the map, it does. Start this, and yes, see, I haven't gone all the way to the edge of this. I've sort of left it as it was. I have created a new path as well. I pretty much just moved this path over. I've made it probably a bit too wide. I could have got away with half of it, but obviously there's a bit of actually no timber there we need to get rid of. Actually, let's see if I can do it this way. Obviously there won't be any lumber in this episode, or at least none planned. Okay, that works. Okay, that doesn't work. Come on. Oh, hit myself in the face. Will you work like that? Nope, that's just an invisible crash mark, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, see, obviously at some point I will need to extend this out, which does mean cutting these trees down. I think the plan would be probably cut the trees to like here and go literally across. In terms of this shed, I don't know whether or not to get rid of it or whether or not to keep it. I am going to keep it for now. But yeah, as I said in the last episode, the plan now is to get 85 grand and get a new field. And I've been looking at, I could just get a random plot of land, but I want something, one, close to the farm, and two, something that I could like create a road. Because obviously, let's say if I bought plot 20, I can't create a road between plot 26 to plot 20 without having to buy at least 3 plots of land. So 18, 19 and 28, or 28, 29 and 30, or 20, 28, 29 and 19. I just pressed the high worker button on the pad, but yeah. I'm thinking of this plot land because one, it's relatively flat. Yes, there's a hill here, but it's nothing too steep, nothing sort of worse as the other hill we've got. We have got these trees here which perhaps will be removed. I don't know. Obviously it depends on where the farm gets to by the time we're able to buy this land. I'm hoping that it's within the next 3 episodes, maybe 4 episodes possibly. But yeah, obviously it's that some more trees to cut down, but it's relatively flat. There's a little bit of a slope to it, but there's, apart from the slope, there's nothing else to it. Yes, there's a bit of a pre-built land that's grown over, but we'll remove that because I haven't used this plot of road here, because obviously I've ploughed over it. So I'll keep that tree there for now, because obviously I can't remove the rock, so there's no point cutting down that tree. But yeah, the plan for this episode, or plan for today, at least first of all, I was just going to start removing some of these stumps, but by the time I actually get started to work with the ×5 on, if I can remove all the stumps, it's going to be nightfall by the time I'm done. I've washed, I've also serviced all this equipment. Well, the ones that allowed me to, because not all of them needed a service, so yep, I just plan to do some, what's the word I'm looking for, lime up here. We do have some stuff over here by the workshop, like the seeds, which I'm going to keep there for now because we will be using all that. And to be honest, no, that's fertilizer and that's seeds. Okay. One thing I am, I won't say concerned with, I think we should have enough seeds to do all 2 fields technically. And also, the reason why I mounted this way, because I'm going to experiment for the first time of using both the seeder and the fertilizer at the same time. Obviously, there's a mod that came out today on Friday the 12th, which I didn't realise because I wasn't expecting any mods today, due to the issue with the mods on Thursday for consoles, which I'm not going to talk about. But yeah, there's a new mod that's for console players that's come out, and for platforms this is. I think it's under Cedars. Oh no, it's a subsawyer, it is. 32, yes, the Savacon or Cavacon, whatever it is. 85 horsepower requirements, 3.8 meter working width, and it holds 530 litres of fertilizer. So what I could do is I can plough the field and get it fertilized in the same doing. But I'm not going to do that, but yeah, we'll come to that when we can. Left that on normal for the timber. So yeah, soybeans are going up. Oats is going down, but I'm going to plant canola. So get that one to canola. Like so. And now we're going to turn on the sower by pressing 4. Also, actually just zero that. Switch equipment, zero this. And turn on the fertilizer spreader. And I'm just going to see. Okay, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. I tried. What about if I do it the other way around? So let's get rid of you. Like so, let's do it backwards. Will it work backwards? My thinking is no, but you won't know these things unless you test them out. So let's lower you. And complete Mr. Cedar in the process. Okay. I turn on fertilizer. Does this work? I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a look. Oh no, we are using fertilizer. It's turning you off. So let's go to here. Yes, it is fertilizing, I think. Yep, it's fertilizing. Oh bugger, we need to put lime down. I'll do that later on. I forgot, yeah, with the new plots of land. But yep. We've got this to work. Didn't expect that, but there you are. And they're already going down at the same rate, which I'm loving as well. So when one runs out, both of them are going to run out, which I hope, because I didn't have much of either left. How accurate is this going to be? I don't know, but I'm just going to get this field done, and I'll double check the map afterwards if it's actually fertilizing. Let's get this into position. Okay. Yeah, we're fertilizing. You can see the soil change. Perhaps it wasn't as noticeable with the other one because in the last episode, what I did was I went to load up some lime, but actually loaded up some fertilizer. So because it's a small capacity, it went up to 4% straight away before I even turned it off. Or by the time I turned it off, so I had to get rid of it, and I thought let's just dump it on the field. Obviously it's not going to be perfect, nothing is perfect. But at least I am making progress. I can go over with the seeder, I can go over with the fertilizer afterwards if I'm missing any spots, but yeah, I think should be all good in the end of things. It's just getting used to. How about this? No, not you. So I want the fertilizer sprayer off so I can turn them off. Hit a bit off, I think, a stump there, I think. But we're all good now. Side action view. So that's what I wanted. Ooh, that's all I wanted. I didn't want to crash. Ooh. What's? Am I hitting the stump? I think I am. Should be better now. Yep, it's definitely fertilizing. And it is growing as well. That's what I like to see. Obviously, I am going to miss one or two splotches, but we can go over that. And perhaps what I might do in the future is, as soon as I start ploughing the field, just fertilise it afterwards. Because by the time I've seeded it, then it's got that second stage of fertiliser, which is all you need since I'm not running the seasons. Yeah, just playing around the buttons, because obviously technically I've got 4 configurations on. I've obviously got the tractor, got the fertilizer, got the seeder, and also I've got that front tool height control thing. Okay, these all turned off. Come on. No. There we are. Bit of it's getting used to it. It's that technical know-how, it's getting used to it all, but you'll get there eventually. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do now, I'll just do another little quick time lapse, get all this done, and I will bring you lot back when I am done. see, we are just finishing off doing the second stage of fertilizing our crop, because obviously we can, because we technically we put the fertilizer on first, then the seeds. And yes, I do apologise for being a bit sporadic with pausing it with the cameras. I'm not pausing it looking at the map, sorry, because I think how I did things at first, I wasn't really too familiar with it, so I thought make sure I got the seeds where they should be and where the fertilizer should be, and just generally all of that in our key. So yeah, but I think we've got pretty much everything. I know there's a few sporadic patches, but I'll just deal with that as it comes. Let the crop pop through first, get through its first stage, and anything I've missed I'll just go over it with the fertilizer spreader. Obviously it's getting a bit late now, and so yeah, I think we'll head to bed in a minute. Just look at the map. You see, we've got pretty much a lot. These little spots are not as bad as they are, and a lot of this is just bits I've missed with the seeder. Even it doesn't really turn up with the seeder, because you see it says it's growing on all the parts we've ploughed. Yes, a little bit there says it needs tops removed. But that's just the, well, to show you it is actually just a bit of soybeans that I couldn't remove with the harvester, and I think I'll just leave it there for now. I think just looking, but yeah, I think that's better. I'm not gonna get too picky with where everything is. So yeah, I think put this back. Luckily we had enough fertilizer, even though it was very close to not having enough. And I think yeah, we'll round up the day here in a sec. Need to tidy this front area a bit because I've knocked over the fuel. Get the jet washer out, just give everything a little bit of a clean. And then yeah, I think tomorrow we will start doing the tree stump removal. And yeah, I'll pretty much go from there. We won't be harvesting this episode. Left you on. It's not in the world. It's quite put a bit extra wear on the equipment, but wait a minute. You're detached and you're spinning. How does that work? There's no power, there's no drive into it. It's basically mechanically driven, so why are you spinning? Now, I have never seen that before. And I've used these masses a few times, so I don't know. But yeah, that's everything's all clean. We'll put you back. We'll put you back and shut you off. But yeah, I think that will be it for today. What I will do off camera overnight is I'll just quickly line the bits of the fields that I need to be done. Well, that needs to be done, if I can pronounce that correctly. So I'll put you there. Oh no, we need you attached. What am I on about? Actually, I do. We need you at the back because I need to go to the shop and actually buy some line. But yeah, I'll get all that done off camera, and I will bring you lot back in the morning. Good morning all, and we are back and we are lining our fields, and I'm absolutely stupid as well because don't know why I thought I needed to go to the shop to buy some lime, even though I've got 4 or 5 pallets of lime still. But at the end of the day I did still went to buy it and realised it after I bought it, so yeah, I do feel stupid about that. At least we've got extra lime now to last us not only next harvest. Actually no, because we had to. Do you have to lime the field every time? Let's say if you have to lime the field every time, I think you do. I've got enough lime for 3 harvests, so yeah. Got tons of lime now. Obviously, the canola is grown well. It's already in its third growing stage, not the last one, the one beforehand. Yeah, third growing stage. So yeah, it's looking very good. Probably, yeah, it'll definitely be done and ready for next episode, I think. Just keep on pausing. I had to make sure I've got everything covered. Just an update. Yep, we're all good so far. But yes, well, since I was in the shop, I was looking at a few things to possibly get. There's one thing I think we need to get is some kind of, not a loader, but a bigger trailer to transport either bales in the future if we do bales, but specifically seeds. And yeah, shall I quickly show you in the store whilst we're here. I did turn crop destruction off because I haven't got enough money to put narrows on this thing. Where to? Under baiting technology it would be. And it is the Joskins wagon 8 meters. We could go with a 10 meter, but yeah, I think might as well just go with 8 meter because that's going to be plenty of bales. Sorry for us. Yeah, throat's a bit groggy still as well. But yeah, let's get this, and obviously design wise it's just tires. You can get ladders, but I'll probably have to go without. We also can use this for logging as well. The 10 meter one. I think if you've got enough money, because I think with the next harvest we'll buy a ton of lime. No, we don't need lime. What I'm on about. A ton of seeds and fertilizer to get us through a few harvests. Stockpile that up. Get this, and if you got enough, we'll get this 10 meter one. Obviously, at some point, I am thinking about getting some silage. And yes, I know silage doesn't sell well without the BGA, but if we do go with silage, then we'll need a mower to mow the grass, and they are pretty expensive at the moment. Pretty expensive indeed. Well, yeah, I think even the cheapest front one is 12 grand. Yeah, I'm going to get some mods out there, but I might have a look at the mod up, see what cheap mowers are out there, and with a decent working width. So 2.4 meters is around about an ideal one for me, because I ain't going to mow tons. Well, if I do mow tons, it's going to be literally ploughing every field and planting grass, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I may do, but I'm not planning on to anytime soon. Yes, I'm probably over applying a bit of lime bits. That's things, it tells us we're missing a bit, but just out here sometimes I think. I'm still missing bits. If you literally go on here, I think we should get it. I'm not too fast, but I want to get it done. I think it's every 3 harvests we need to line. I'm 99% sure on that. Could be wrong. Well, we didn't have to line last time after we limed a little bit of the field, because obviously, if you remember, we did start liming the fields, but I think it was so close to harvest or something like that. I said, nah, it's not bother. And actually, speaking of the fields, yeah, with this whole moving stump situation, I can get most of them because most of them are outside our field boundary. But the ones within our field boundaries are a bit more difficult because obviously, as you can see, it's starting to grow now. The canoe, I didn't think it was going to grow this fast. And the growth is on normal, it's not on high, I haven't switched it to high overnight or anything, it's just how it is. So yeah, I think if we come across stunts and I can see them, perhaps you lot might see it and I don't, but that's because obviously I'm looking at everything else, looking at the wider picture, driving as well, but we should get most of these stumps, I think. And whatever ones that's left, when we harvest in the next episode, it looks like it, then yeah, I'll get the stumps removed before we even seed. Little bits here and there. They look massive on the PDA, but in reality they're not, so it's one thing to just keep an eye on. It's not to get tricked by the PDA, because it does like to trick me at times. It's saying I've missed bits here. Yeah, these little bits, yeah, but there's a bits to my right that says I've missed, but they're lined. Okay, I didn't give it a chance to update, that's my bad. Rookie error 101 there. Because I'm not too worried about those little lines, are not that big, and some of it is outside our property boundary, so get this bit done, then we'll start chopping some stumps up. Yeah, that's good. That's as good as it's gonna get. And I did have to use some of the fertilizer up because it wouldn't let me unload, so we had about 15% of the fertilizers left. Which, yeah, I did make use of it. I did go over everything. I'll show you here. Get rid of that. See, everything now is pretty much in its first stage. I've gone over everything, and these little dots are just bits I've missed when I've been seeding. Over that, or when I have seeded, it just doesn't acknowledge it. I don't know. One or the other, I think. I know there's some stumps over here. Yes, I was thinking about putting the field, little field here, but I still want to keep the plan of having that ring road thing I've been on about. I think it was the first episode. Oh, this is very fiddly. Well, the reason why I'm using the front loader because this is a skid steer attachment stump remover. This was at the time it was cheaper. Yeah, it's not the most glamorous of jobs, but it makes life a lot easier, it does. I think if I keep it low enough and just like swing it, or swing the tractor, then if it hits it, then we know there's a stump. I'm trying to do an aerial view as well. I think that's all the stumps here. Yeah, there will be. Even if I get them all nailed, there's going to be one or two I'm going to miss. So I'm not going to get OCD over that because it happens. Let's turn you on. There's a stump there. Can't see any more in the field. Perhaps you lot can, but I can't. No, that's a bit off land. Oh, there's one there by the left wheel. Oh, don't say you're... Are you ready to harvest? Oh no, it's in its final growth stage. Oh, poo, that makes my life a lot more difficult. Oh, that's why, because I left the time on times 30. That was a... Oh, that's a rookie mistake. Now that just sucks. Look, I can feel it, but I cannot. I know I'm hitting it here. Oh, very grinding sound. I think depending on how long this stump removal goes on, we actually may harvest this episode. Which I did not expect, and that times 30, that was not planned, that was just me accidentally pressing on the control panel got on the side of me. And I think that's... it's just an awkward position to stump. That's the thing when I do cut down trees, I just go too low, I do. But yeah, if that's ready to harvest within 24 game hours, then I might just switch it to slow. Yeah, this was a bit peculiar. A bit of a bouncy stump removal tool. Come on. Let's just tip it forwards. Or at least I put it on Zodiac overnight, the growth. That's where most of the time it's getting skipped, it's during the night. Because during the day I do leave it on times 5, I do switch it to times 1 sometimes. If I'm, let's say, talking to you lot. Well, I'm not doing anything, but aside from that, I do leave on times 5. Yeah, sometimes I do switch the time up to 120 if I've, let's say I've started doing ploughing or whatever and I've left on times 1, then I'll thought, oh crap, switch it to times 5, skip the time to where it should be for times 5, but apart from that, I have to put some more trees down, but that's just the lumberjack in me. Oh, there's 2 here, I think. Pipelined. I think there's 1 here. No, it's just the ground texture. There's 1 or 2 in there because I went in a bit deep on some of these trees. Over here, it's just having a quick look, make sure. Yeah, there's some stumps here, just because where I did all the tree cutting in the first episode or 2. Ooh, get you stopped. Laws of physics in action here, folks. Actually, I think, yeah, I'll actually leave the harvest until next episode. If this episode is shorter, then obviously it will be shorter than this one, because this one took me like 4 hours to record, like record everything I wanted to record and cut it down and time lapse everything. And this episode, there's no point really time lapsing much else because obviously did everything pretty much at the start with the ploughing and that, so I think I will just cut 1 or 2 trees down, just so I've got enough money to hold me over to, overnight if it's not ready by the end of the day. I think that sounds fair. Hopefully that sounds fair with you lot. Obviously at one point I do need to think about investing in a tree planter, because I do want to plant some trees. Okay, let's get the right tool. Yeah. Oh dang, I don't want you there because I need to get the front loader attachment. So you can go in the back of the pickup for now. I'm going to need you for a while. Oh, pardon me folks. Just had a bit of supper. We could get this cedar. I think that seed's over there I've got. It's just tidying up the front yard a bit. I've moved that barrel over, just out the way. Nope, that's lime. Not lime, fertilizer. I'll move it over once we've done chopping up the wood, I think. Okay, let's put you there. Want to leave a bit of space to get the truck out without hitting the combine, because obviously we need the truck if we're going to buy that new Joskins trailer. As well, just turn that off. Quickly show you which trailer I want to go for in terms with our grain. Because yes, this is a 11,000 litre capacity and it's more than enough for us. But I'm thinking at least double we need now. And obviously the DB6, that's what we've got here. That's 15.4, but that's including the sidage. But I'm thinking if we go for something like the DB20, that's a 26,000 litre capacity. Or for 25 grand we can go with the 19,000. No, our current capacity I think is 8,000. So yeah, perhaps something like this, DB14 even. It's probably a bit small, something, ideally I want something in the 20s, but that's just me being me. Got a few other traders. There's one I do want, it's, are you that one? No. Even that's a good price, 10,000, actually no, 10,000 litres for, I think it's £11,000. Yeah, 10,000 litres for 11 grand. That's a very good price, but I want this. It's the Lizard 9509. Yes, I will need a dolly, but 48,000 litres. That's going to be, again, I'm thinking about future proof, and I could go with the end dump, but the end dump 22. That's 42 grand for 45,000 litres, and this 48 grand. So you're getting an extra 3,000 litres, and it's £8,000 cheaper nearly. And yes, the dolly, how much is the dolly? 8 grand, 9 grand? Yeah, 9 grand, so really, do the math quickly, so 9 grand plus 35 grand, let's just call it, so that's 44 grand plus so 54. So 54, let's say we get that one, 54 grand we need. We're not going to get out with this harvest. Not on hard. If it's on normal, then sorry, yeah, perhaps, but then obviously then we can look at getting the bigger combine. No, we need the land first. Land is what we need first, then the combine. Oh, there's just too much to look for, so yeah. Let's chop some trees up and we'll round up the episode here. I think it's probably best. Let's cut you down where we want you to fall that way, so this side. Right, all welcome back, and see we have collected, well, I'm hoping to speak this evening. Hoping we've got all the timber. I got 2 branches out of that field, but I'm thinking there's some more branches I did miss, but couldn't find them, so I'm thinking when we harvest next episode, if we hit something solid, then we know we've missed something. But, oh come on, do not fit now. You was all fine together. I'm going to hit that little pile here. Do apologise, pile. This ain't the most tidiest way of selling timber, but it's a way nevertheless. Come on. Come on, it's that big branch there that's killing me. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in between the branches. Let's just dump it. See what happens. It's not a total disaster, but it's not a total success either. Those lot can go in together, that's not going to be an issue. But this is. What's that little piece here? Hop in there, grab you. Come back. So, hop in here now, grab this, let's grab both, why not? We're looking at the expert lumber mill holder here. Okay, now we can sell this, hopefully we should be somewhere close to 15k. Well, I'm hoping for 15k at least, but you just never know with timber sometimes. Sometimes it can be really good for you, other times it just likes to screw you over on any difficulty. Okay, can we get 15k? Can if I can get this piece of timber in. Come on. Ah, you beeping son of a gun. You had to twist. You've hit 15k. I don't know why, it's a bit sort of glitchy there, it just would not let me move the camera to where I want it to be, but could be my end, could be FS19's end. I really don't know, but anywho, so sorry, I'm so sorry there folks. Yeah, get this bit sold and oh come on, get in. Oh, you can tell me I'm getting frustrated now. This is why I don't do lumbering all the time, despite starting a let's play on it. But any of you pieces of gum. If I can get all the ones that are manable in, this one's a bit long. Oh, he's going in, he's all good. I'm going to get buckets out of it. Yep, we've got nothing for that entire branch. Yeah, no, not putting them in straight. I'll sort those little straggly bits at the end. Let's get loaded up. That's it, get in there. Okay, you're not maneuverable, are you maneuverable? Nope. Nope. So we're at 16.5k now, that is very good for us. Why did you twist? Oh, come on. Go in. Okay, well, I was saying the tractor's stuck there for a sec. This ain't helping me get a maximum profit here for these pieces of timber. It's really not. Scoot you over. Scoot. There you go, behave yourself now. Oh, can we break 18? Doubt it, but... we have broke 18 grand. Let's go for 18.5. 18.5 now. You know it's going to be more 18.250. No, 18.5. Get in there. 18.75. Oh, can't get 18.75. But yeah, I think that is a good way to end the episode on. It's probably a bit long, not as short as I thought it was going to be, since I'm showing you a lot of this live, as per se. But I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, remember to like this video, comment down below. And if you want to share this, then feel free. Why don't you... come on. You're not letting me work, you? Come on. Personnel free. Okay, that is a weird glitch. Oh, I hate when it's got... yeah, I do have to do here. I have to... yeah, oh yeah, sometimes FSR glitches like when you've been chopping up lumber and it leaves you on that sort of wood pickup mode. It won't let you do anything else. That sucks. Well, yeah, as I was saying, if you like this, leave a like, comment down below, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. But hope you have a nice day all. But this is me, Next Gen Envoy Extreme, and I'll see you all very soon.